Hello everybody, my name is Sofia Alejandra and I'm here today just to answer a few questions about myself and about the song that I'm premiering tonight, so be sure to stay tuned so I can give you the link at the end.
So tell us a little bit about yourself.
So my name is Sofia Alejandra. I'm a 16-year-old singer-songwriter. I'm from Orlando, Florida. I wasn't born here. I was born in Pennsylvania. I didn't live there for very long though, so Florida is my home.
I heard there's a very interesting story about the day you were born. Can you share that with us?
My mom told me that I was born in a blizzard in the middle of Pennsylvania, so yeah.
Do you like snow?
I like maybe not the snow, but I like the cold.
How did you find out that you loved music?
So both of my parents are in the music industry, so I grew up around different artists, different just people in the industry. Always was in the studio, always listening to music, singing music, playing music, learning whatever I can. And so yeah, it was just the way I grew up, so I love it.
And at what point did you realize you had talent to do music?
Um, I mean, I guess like I always thought I had a talent, even though I may have not always sounded the best. But yeah, I think I just always loved it, and that's just always what I continued to do, no matter what.
And we hear that you play multiple instruments. Tell us about that.
Yep, so I play piano and guitar. I'm self-taught on both. I also play a few side instruments like clarinet and viola, but I'm not very pro at those yet.
And how did you learn to play these instruments?
um, Honestly, just having a lot of time to sit and, really focus and really just memorizing a lot and just looking up a lot, asking a lot of questions.
And is music what you want to do as your career?
Yeah, of course, that's why I'm here.
Well, you're only 16. Where do you foresee your music going, and what are you doing to get there?
Well, right now we're working really hard on building my brand, on working and building my image, so that I can further like expand on that in the future, and so that you guys can be there to witness that.
Tell us a little bit of what things are you doing now, musically related to your career.
So I was just in California. I recorded 5 songs with a few amazing teams that were super, just great people to work with, and yeah, so there's a lot of music coming your way. I've been filming videos, recording in the studio, so be sure to stay tuned.
You mentioned your parents were in the music industry. It's your father specifically is a producer. Tell us a little bit about what kind of involvement he has in your career.
So my dad, he is my personal producer, as I like to call him. He's who I go to if I have any questions about anything. If I work with someone else, it has to go through him, of course. Like he's, yeah, my home music.
You mentioned your mom also is in the music industry. Can you tell us a little bit of how she's involved in your career?
My mom is more on the management side of my career, I would say. She's more of um, like my schedule and getting me out there and like why I'm sitting here talking to you guys right now. So
Great. And so tell us, you're premiering a song today,
Mhm.
correct? What's the name of this song?
The song is called Waiting Here for You.
Tell us a little bit about. Did you write the song?
I did write the song, so I was actually on FaceTime with my friend one day, and he gave me a challenge to just. He gave me a few chords, and he was just like, write to it, and I was like, okay. And then the next day, I sent him a little clip, and he was like, wow, this is really good. And so I just, kept writing and kept working on it, and yeah, just it's an amazing song in my opinion.
What inspired the lyrics of this song?
So the lyrics are about being with someone and not really being ready for it, but still willing to work and still willing to expand on that with each other.
Was that something that you experienced?
Um, um, yes. So, these lyrics are very personal to me, and so that's why it's honestly such a great song to me, at least, because I know a lot of people can relate to it, and yeah, I just want to let people know, like, it's what happens, and we're all not alone in it.
What's next? So you have this new original song you're releasing in a few minutes. You have a video that's going to be released with it. What's next?
A lot of music. I'm writing so much music right now. I'm in the studio. Like I said, I was just in California. I'm recording videos, so a lot is coming your way. We actually plan on having another song and another video coming out next month, so be sure to stay tuned for that as well.
Tell us a little bit more about this California trip. Who did you record over there with?
I worked with this amazing producer named AC. He was amazing. I also worked with Hits Bangers, a group in California, and their studio was amazing, so beautiful, and working with them is such a great experience.
What genre do you consider your music to be?
My music is R&B and soul. Yeah.
Do you foresee yourself venturing into other things later in your career?
Well, although my genre is R&B and soul, I do venture out to different genres even now, so I'm never putting myself in a box.
What are the artists that most inspire you?
Honestly, these people on my wall right here: Bob Marley, Jasmine Sullivan, Prince, Jennifer Hudson, Bob Marley. They're amazing. Like, I grew up listening to them, and just hearing the soul and how they created their music, and being able to watch documentaries and see these people creating their music in the studio was so amazing growing up.
If you could pick one artist, no matter if they're alive or not, to do a featuring with, who would it be and why?
I would have to say Jasmine Sullivan, just because I feel like she's had the most influence on my music since, I want to say, around 4th grade. She's like all I listened to, her first album, and yeah, so Jasmine Sullivan would probably have to be my number one.
And if you could return one of our great singers that is no longer alive to life, who would it be?
I would say Michael Jackson, because not only has he had such a great influence on my music, he's had influence on music everywhere, no matter if it's hip-hop, pop, R&B, no matter what.
If you could had to pick the greatest entertainer of all time, who would you say that is?
It's a very good question. I would like to say Beyonce, just because she's so trained and she's been doing this for so long, and she goes up there, she puts on an amazing show, doesn't get out of breath, she's singing, she's dancing, and yeah, it's what it should be.
Besides music, tell the people that follow you, that are watching and continue to join your channel, what do you like to do when you're not doing music?
So when I'm not doing music, I'm really into like beauty stuff, cosmetic stuff. Like, I love doing my makeup, I do my own hair, my own nails, and I just love everything that has to do with that.
All right, now present your song and let everyone know to go to your channel.
So my new song is called Waiting Here For You. It's streaming right now on my channel, so be sure to click on the link, and at 7:15 you will be able to click on it and see the whole video, so enjoy. And be sure to comment and leave a like. Thank you guys. Have a good night.